Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, this is part 2 talking about the Cobb access port and the tune that I did for my 4th gen Toyota Tacoma. So part 1 was showing the full installation for this tune, how everything works, all of the different settings, and that video was running on 87 octane. So just regular fuel for this turbo engine. In order to run the performance tune that I had, since you can do remote tuning with Cobb, you can send them exactly what you're using your truck for and have those updates sent remotely or do software updates online. I had to switch to 93 in order to do the performance tune. And so as you can tell, I have 6,000 pounds on the back of this truck. We are getting onto the on-ramp here to merge in with traffic, and I can definitely tell a really noticeable difference with the tune and the performance. So this is going to have much sharper throttle response, and it does provide the vehicle with some more power. I'll have all that info down in the description below since I don't know that off the top of my head right now, but it does have more power and torque, horsepower and torque, than just the basic non-tune or even the 87 tune that I did in the previous video. So along with tuning the truck now, I want to talk about what it's like to drive this out on the highway. With the 4th gen Tacoma, this is now offered with the 8-speed automatic versus the 6-speed automatic that Toyota used for several years, even a couple decades in their previous trucks. And one issue that the 3rd gens had was gear hunting, even without weight on the back of it. With this 8-speed, it doesn't gear hunt really at all, and especially towing now. I have it in the tow and haul mode. It will raise the RPM slightly, so that way it doesn't shift as much. And you can hear it downshift there as I'm accelerating uphill, but it drives very, very smooth, especially with this weight. And with the tune too, the responsiveness I can definitely feel, even at slower speeds, on normal back roads, not just on the highway here. It is a really good difference. Coming from a stop, getting up to speed like you saw on the on-ramp there, the power is very, very nice. So we're cruising now 65 miles an hour. We're at about 2,500 RPM or so. So it is slightly higher than if we were doing 65 without the boat on the back. It'd be closer to 1,800 or so. So 67 miles an hour, we just dropped to 1,900. So we weren't all the way in the highest gear at the 2,500 that I just mentioned. So we're still cruising around 2,000 RPM, which is very impressive for the weight of it. We're going downhill slightly too. But with the 4th gen in general, this does tow a lot better than my 3rd gen. I had a 2017 with the V6, and even stock, this has more horsepower and torque than the 3rd gen. So I like the power that this has. It's a 4-cylinder turbo hybrid if you're unfamiliar with it. And a lot of people knock on it, but until you own this truck and you use it like I do, I use it to tow, I use it for truck things, utility, putting things in the bed of it, hauling stuff. This is the heaviest that I will tow with this truck. So if I ever towed anything higher, obviously I would need a bigger truck, but 6,000 pounds here is pretty decent for this truck. I really don't have any issues or concerns with it in terms of what it's like to tow with it. So jumping to the Tacoma now on the 87 tune. So this is the regular fuel. I do have it in tow and haul. And as we get out onto the highway to merge, we'll give it an acceleration here to get up to speed. And I did film these in the reverse order. So I've already filmed this with the 97 or the 93 premium fuel. You could tell that there was not as much power. Now it will have some more power, of course, than just the factory truck on 87, but trying to get up to speed here, we've got to give it an acceleration. It's got to get up to the higher RPM range there to get up and merge into traffic. So definitely a big difference. It's still got a good bit of get up and go to it for this truck, but if you plan on towing, you're towing 6,000 pounds, the premium fuel with that stage 1 tune is definitely going to be more ideal if you're doing this very consistently. So let's switch back to the truck with 87 fuel and the tune for that. So it is one step above just the factory truck. I do have the truck in its sport mode as well. So as we get out onto the highway, Now I've done these tests in reverse. So I did the filming for the tune with 93 before this. I can feel a significant difference with the throttle input and the power that the truck is now lacking on this tune. Not to say that's a bad thing, but of course when you go with the 93 fuel, as you will see next, it is definitely quite a difference. This is a difference, however, compared to just the stock truck. So on normal 87 fuel, without having the tune, it still has a good bit of throttle response and input. A little bit of extra power over the stock truck, but not quite nearly as much as with the tune. So this is still impressive to see if you're just doing some mild driving, getting up to speed, just getting a little bit better throttle input. Maybe you don't want that extra power necessarily. It is still good just to have that extra tune with the computer and the capabilities that the truck has over the factory truck. So the throttle input, really just the smoothness in accelerating, you will still feel a difference with this stage 1 tune basically. So let's hop into the truck now with no trailer on the back. We'll put in 93 with that tune. Let's see what it's like. All right, so with the empty truck now, we'll get out onto the highway. So the same on-ramp as before. Let's get up to speed here with the performance tune. This is not a sluggish truck by any means, and that is very awesome to see. The throttle response is really good, and that was just in the normal truck mode as well. So I could put it into one of the 3 driving modes for the truck, which is separate from the tune itself. And as we merge again here, this is really cool. Now, I didn't buy a truck to be a sports car, to be something fast. I do have a sports car for those situations, but for a truck, especially the 4th gen Tacoma, when the 3rd gen Tacoma is a bit on the sluggish side, this still doesn't have a quick 0 to 60 time, but when you have the instant acceleration, you can do situations like that. You can tow with the truck, and you can have that power readily available, and to be able to custom tune your truck as well with the Cobb access port, you can remote tune this, like I mentioned earlier, with the different situations that you do. So depending on if you're towing, depending on if you're doing more highway driving, maybe more city driving, there's different configurations and maps that you can do to make the truck more accommodative to your driving style and how you plan to use the truck. So I think it's really awesome to have that usability in a plug-and-play tune. This is all something you can do at your house on your computer with loading all of the software. I went over all of that in the first video, going over the full installation and how you get this hooked up to your truck. So make sure you take a look at that video along with the link down in the description where you can also purchase this product for your truck too. So this is the first tune for the 4th gen Tacoma, and I really like it. I've had it on the truck now probably 3, maybe 4 months, so not a long ownership review, but my brother has used this brand on several other vehicles, GTR, the Nissan Z, other vehicles and platforms. He has been able to use it and had really good things to say and how user-friendly it is. So with the 4th gen Tacoma here, it is really nice to have that option, especially now that this is a turbo engine. So while people do complain that it's not an NA engine anymore, I think you have a lot more capabilities with this turbo engine. Yes, it we'll have to see on reliability, but this engine isn't new. Turbo engines have been around for quite some time without any issues. There may be some different maintenance schedules and routines that you need to follow, but I don't see an issue with these in this truck. Again, only time will tell, but so far I am liking it. I've had this truck almost a year, so I will have some update videos in general with the truck coming soon. But with the tune here, this is definitely a night and day difference with or without a trailer. It is nice that you can tune it depending on what you're doing. Now, real quick, as far as MPG goes, for my current reading with the towing, I'm at about just shy of 15 MPG. Not terrible. I didn't tow that long for this video. I have been into the 9 or 10s, just depending on the distance of the trip. So the tune really won't help with MPG, but it is going to give you a more usable vehicle with the power band and what you have from this truck. So I'm excited to use this tune for towing now that I know how it works and how it feels, how it drives. Super capable of towing 6,000 pounds with no problems. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video with my input and thoughts of towing with the Tacoma with this new tune. If you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I'll see you all in the next video.